the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
16 yards.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast when you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
14. Guys, listen. Start.
Again, Wilson. Inside the 10, it is caught. He will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 19, Sergeant, 19, Sergeant, Lions. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Richardson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
On the ready.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Catch. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Come on. Come on.
Out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. Into space. To the 20. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Hand off to Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play action. It's Wilson. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the hit.
That's going to be incomplete. Huffman's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Front left. Check.
They go play action with Wilson. Caught outside. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Wilson will throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Breaking trade. Touchdown, Atlanta. On incentive for the PAT. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Go!
Pitts is the man in motion. Richardson operating from the pistol. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play there for Washington. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, Washington.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Commander. Now Aubrey for the extra point. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for one. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Good job right there.
On first down, Wilson. He'll air it out down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Second and 10 at the
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Go!
On second down, Russ. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now Russ on the move left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Touch 50, touch 50. Touch.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 37, here's second and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Commanders force the turnover. He'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Cougar 19.
In motion comes Lazard.
70.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop the movement.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
On the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's
On the set.
third
Pass to
down.
the left. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They send Ridley in motion.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Richardson. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Viking 18.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Richardson. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 34
From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
First down, Washington.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal.
Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the the contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Pass the 60, pass the 2.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Washington. His second touchdown of this first half. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Falcons 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And with the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What?
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Open man downfield is Holland. And he'll take this one in. Matt Holland. Touchdown Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hartman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Charger, 19 Charger. 19, 18.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short throw taken by Pitt. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Richardson to throw it here on first down. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Barkley. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Move it, 19.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready.
They'll spike it to stop the clock, and now, if they choose, they'll have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 24-21 lead.
Falcons 21.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Barkley. Open space to the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 22. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Cowboy 80.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. 60 Vikings, 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
On the ground, this is Broadwood. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here now, second down and goal.
Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On second down, Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
From the 46, here's second and a yard. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Nahon.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left here. They can still get back in this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 23, here's second down and 7. Downs goes in motion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go.
Richardson. Forced out left. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, to get the football back, but instead you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one caught left side, that's Strange. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down 5-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 38 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 1-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Cut! Look for signal. Start!
One more time with Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd
Now a timeout,
and goal to
Atlanta.
go.
That's their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
14, Friday. Cut!
The shotgun, Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for DK.
Kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass. Right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. Bang out, bang out, bang, bang. Go, Friday. Hey, alert. Check.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Matt Collins. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send Ridley in motion. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Mustang 19. Go. Panther 60.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Downs goes in motion. Man in motion, heading right.
18 Cardinals. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneer.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go.
Throwing, Richardson. That's taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for it.
First down, Washington.
Here we go.
Richardson going to look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. You can't beat a running quarterback. A gain of 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And he can't get away. They rallied on the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commanders first down.
Ready.
Now Richardson, he fires downfield for Pitts. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Commander. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's dropped off to Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Atlanta.
That's good for a Falcon.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Commanders 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one fielded at the 15. And they bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
From the set.
Here's first down.
Buffalo 18. 60 by 6.
They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by James Pierce. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Ready. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And you'll have a Commander's first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Javon Holland on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. And the Washington first down.
Cougar 19.
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end hits. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock to stop at 35 seconds to go.
Ready.
Gotta have it. 4th and 4.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Ready. Set.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Completing this one to downs.
Now.
They'll go up now for second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Now Richardson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
38, Falcons 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to overtime.
A 32-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good.
The game is tied at 38.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. This taken around the 11. Nice job on the return.
Washington
He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready! Ready! Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Pass right side to down. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Washington.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Downs goes in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's caught left side by Pitts. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks, better than others, the ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. He puts it up, and it's caught. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 45. Falcons 38.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Falcons.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Run up the middle with Pacheco. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4
yards.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision. Just throw it away.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Good job right there. Cut.
Wilson will throw again. And it's intercepted. Right on the ceiling. Picked off by Roquan Smith. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.